We come back to a windy afternoon today, and it's a little fresh but not too fresh with another bow review. And the sleeve might give it away from Alibow, yes, and it is the Nökhör. Nokhor. Nökhör. You know what I mean? The Nökhör. It's a Mongolian bow in fiberglass. Look at this one. It's quite pretty. We have here a big reinforcement in the sears out of horn. Then this long sear coming down here, and they covered the whipping and everything with some leather. We have here a racekin, a nice leather handle. Feels solid. Doesn't look, and it's a 30 pound. Okay, 30 pound. Oh, it's just too windy today. Nökhör, Mongolian. Nökhör means, no, I don't know if I pronounce it right, means comrade, companion, friend. It's a loyal warrior of the Genghis Khan army. That's this, and then the string is 124 centimeters. You can have it from 20 to 50 pounds. This is a 30 pounder. Come out, come out. This is so cold. It's so cold. So this is 30 pounds. You can have it from 20 to 50. The max of this one is 31 inches and more than 40 pounds, and it's only 30 inches, and the recommended arrow weight is 10. What more can I say? I can tell you the price. It's $160 US for a pretty early Mongolian yuan style bow. The seam here is okay-ish, a little rough, but it's okay. So it's not a bad bow by any stretch of imagination. But we have to do what we have to do. Shut up. So, yep, long seam. This is from the nock to the knee here. It's 10.5 inches. Oh, it's just a long sears. A long sear bow. It's exactly 54 inches from nock to nock. Need to be careful that I don't lose anything because of the wind. 54 inches, it does 31, it's not too bad. The arrow pass is 25, huh? 25, and we give it 25 because I'm so good in guessing. 25 feels good. No, it doesn't wiggle, so that's fine. Let's see. Whoop. Over the kneecap, you hold the string in place. Ew, but it's only 30 pounds. Oh, 30 pounds! So make sure that the string is over the sears and let go. Brace height, nothing is mentioned. Looks good. Strung, has a nice shape. So we have a little going on, but it's a fiberglass bow. What do you expect? What do you expect? Brace height is 7 inches. Oh, straight numbers today. I like 7 inches. Come on, turn on. 620. It's fiberglass, you know, like this English longbow was quite heavy too. Not too bad. Soft. Yeah, good. 30 inches. But the throw is nice. I mean, of course, it's only 30 pounds. But hey, my arrows are, to measure my arrows, the Taurus are from the bottom of the vermilion nock to the exactly 32 inches. So I don't have arrows in the proper length, but I think we are good with 32. No, 31. 30 pound at 28. We have a 31 inch draw. That makes it maybe 35, 37 pounds at full draw. These arrows are 380, 90. So we are a little over 10 grain, but that's fine, I guess. Holla die Waldfee. Ho ho ho. For a fiberglass bow, not too bad. So, and I think 31 easy. I guess even 32, but maybe save 31, so it's fine. But of course my thumb is only just for the fun. I have 330 grain arrows. They're only a little even longer. Even longer is a nice app for the iPhone. Let's see. Oh, it goes a bit to the right here. Torque. Oh, so works too. Would have no, it shakes a little. You feel it a little with these lighter arrows, but they still work fine. So these are maybe now 9 grain, and the other ones are maybe 11 or 12 grain. Both fine. Not a nice group yet, but we get there. Feels good, and yeah, we have a little. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much, but you feel it a little in the hand. But hey, for a fiberglass bow, almost no hand joke. You know, when you remember the first fiberglass bow, so my first fiberglass bow was a Kasai. It was like, so I needed all my teeth new made. This one, nice. 10 meters-ish. Handle feels good. The draw is awesome. A bit torque. Still to the left. These are 600 spine. Maybe a little too weak, but they're 600 too, I think. No way. Yeah, no better. Nice bow. And I think feels safe to draw, so you don't have the feeling at the end that something might happen. Really nice. See a bit more distance. And try to focus a little on shooting here. Hey, so. Yeah, wobbled a little. Oops. Nice. Feels really good. So with these a bit more than 10 grain, it's nice, and they're a little less. Oh. Then you feel it in the hand. Yeah, go with 10 grain. Well, still works. If you don't mind having a little hand choke. Works just fine. $160. And I guess voucher code I'm10 is still on, you get 10% off. Nice, pretty. So, 28. $31. Yep, that's nice. And then let's check directly. 30. 37. And 31. 40. 32, and I'm joking. So 40 pounds. So as Ronald from Bamboo Archery Malaysia yesterday wrote to me, he watched old videos of mine and said that I stood too close to the target for the speed test, so I stand now far away. 330 grain, no, 390 grain. Ooh. At 31 inches. 151. 167. 151. 330 grain. 173. Nice. 175. 165. 175 foot per second with, I think, 9 grain, but I will write it there. Not too bad. let's try it with a thumb ring. I have the hybrid one from Bamboo Archery. Was the one I found now. To the left. So go away. I need to remove them. Just so you know. Yeah, a bit pushing forward with the left hand. And a little string twist. Yup. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Nice. So, ring works too, obviously. Yeah. Should have done my warm-up. So, ring, thumbs up, works. If you want to go for it, easy peasy with this handle, and this bow is indestructible, so go with your Kashai style if you want to. Of course you get short arrows with it, or you throw whatever have you, fine. This way, I guess you can make it work, look. I just don't like arrows on the bow, but that's me. Works nice too. I mean, for a fiberglass bow, really? Oh, just wanted to check what the max draw will do. See, says 32 is possible. Don't do it, but it's possible. See that? So 31 easy. Draws really nice. Ui, that was a bad sound. Let's do some torque. Nice bow, fun shooter. And you of course need to pay attention to your form and shoulders and what have you, but this bow gives you feedback for a fiberglass bow. I'm very impressed. So it's really wow. What can I tell you to this nice Mongolian bow in fiberglass from Alibow? It's beautiful. This leather is a matter of taste, but the sears, nice made, big reinforcement. For a 30-pounder, maybe a little too thick, but of course they play safe. Makes sense. The whipping is covered, which looks nice. Handle is just fine for everything you want, torque and everything, just fine. Raised skin arrow pass, you know, you don't get this very often on fiberglass bows. The bow is obviously straight. So it's an easy peasy to handle bow, which looks good and costs $160. I guess you can have different color options, colors of this bow, so but simply check on the website or ask them. Bow string sleeve, 4 points. Handling, there's nothing, stringing, unstringing, you can leave it strung if you want. This is just a completely uncomplicated bow in handling 10. The build, as just mentioned, is really nice. The only thing, maybe the seam inside is a little rough, but it's still okay, I guess. It's hard to, one could make it nicer, but you know, it's fine. So for what it is and $160, it's fine. 10. The basic feel of this bow is just nice. So this bow feels course, it's a little heavier than compared laminated bows because you have way more weight. And I'm not sure if it's so useful with this leather here. It only adds weight to the limbs. Maybe you could opt for a blank version, but it's fine. It looks good. Fine by me. So where are we? Basic feel. So handle, just nice. Just you 3 fingers and pressure point and everything. What have you? Just nice. Feels solid. Has 7 inches brace height. Feels and looks good. It is 10. The draw experience. These arrows are 32 inches. Look at this. Zip up till here. See, this is almost 32. See that? So there is nothing going on. Maybe in 32 the bow gets stiff, but 31 is totally not a problem. And I said more than 40 pounds, you're limited to 30 inches. But I guess, you know, at least you can max these 31 inches out all the time without having to be afraid that something will happen. So this bow easy does 31. So the draw of this bow is really nice. 10. And shooting experience, I didn't expect that this bow works so nice. So of course it's still a fiberglass bow, okay? You feel it a little, but not much. And when you have 10 grain arrows, it's just fine. You can shoot more lightweight, then you feel it a bit in the hand. Might be after a few hours of shooting even a bit painful. But with 10 grain or 9 grain, 9 to 11 grain, you're really good to go. And you see this bow does 170 foot per second. What can you ask more for a fiberglass bow? $160. Really a nice bow. Gives you into shooting, and after a few shots, even if it's not the longest bow, it's a very stable bow, a very forgiving bow, so you know what you're doing and where you point the arrow goes. You only need to have the right spine. So 600, it works. So a little torque and then 600 works. So fine. 10. It's 45. And price value, I give you a $560 US. Maybe with the voucher code I'm at 10% off, and $16 less. And then shipping, I don't know. But what you get is incredible for this price. It's a good looking bow, so you don't have to fiberglass bow. It really looks nice. So Alibow stepping up its fiberglass game. Would be interesting to have this now in bending fiberglass, so you could save a little weight here, you know, make this part. But you know, this is another story. This is the strength of Indonesian bow builders, bending fiberglass. Here it's quite wobbly. Yeah, it's a bit, but the shears they start here, they are quite heavy. So, and it's a fiberglass bow. But draw 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Awesome. Really nice bow. Alibow, again, impressive. Thank you very much, Alibow, for sending this bow to me. Have fun with it. And this is even for a beginner, you know, you don't want to spend that much money for a laminated bow or something. With this one, you have a good feel. Take heavy arrows, does 170 foot per second is enough. And you can learn and practice everything with a bow like this. And it's a good looking bow. So it's not like these ones you get on medieval fairs for 80 or 100 bucks. They look. This one is really a refined piece, and you know that I loved the. Was it the not the Khan? Was it the Khan? No, it was not the Khan. It was the early Mongol, and this is a refinement of this one. So it's really interesting. So if you're up for a fiberglass bow because you worry about temperature and humidity and what have you, really good choice. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.